Hi, this is Ricki-Lee, and you're listening to Snap, Cackle, Pop.
Hi, Ricki-Lee. Welcome to Snap, Cackle, Pop.
Hey, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Very good.
Firstly, can we say you're looking hot, Ricki-Lee? You're currently getting the boys' attention at the Snap, Cackle, Pop office. How are you feeling?
I feel good, It's lots of hard work, but I feel great.
Have you just been hitting the gym hard, a new diet?
No, at the moment I'm working on two different video clips at the same time. So I'm doing choreography 3 or 4 hours a day, 5 days a week. So it's kind of there's a lot on my plate at the moment. We can't decide on what the second single is going to be. So we're going to shoot 2 videos at the same time. So that means 2 lots of choreography for me. And,
wow.
It's so fun. I mean, dancing just is fun. It doesn't even feel like you're doing anything. So I love it.
Yeah, we love a dance here at Snap, Cackle, Pop as well. So can you tell us?
To a bit of curry.
Yeah, we love a bit of curry. We do. So can you tell us what the singles could possibly be?
So they're 2 very different songs. So there's one called On the Floor, which kind of talks all about it's quite steamy. It talks about the first night I met my boyfriend, and it's kind of reminiscing on the passionate meeting it was, and it's kind of the choreography that kind of sounds a lot. That's kind of along the lines of the sound of Raining Garners, which is the first single off this album.
Yep.
But then the second option that we're thinking of, it's called Do It Like That, and it's a bit more, I guess, it's very different to anything else that's on the radio. It's different to anything, I guess it's probably a bit more similar to something like Can't Touch It. By the same people I wrote Can't Touch It with, we got together and we wanted to write something that had that same energy as Can't Touch It. And it is that kind of, different sound that isn't something that everyone's doing, which could be quite refreshing. And, I'm leaning toward that one because it's just such a fun song. And, it's very... I guess it's non-stop. It's a great track.
Look, Can't Touch That. Can't Touch It is one of our favourite Ricki-Lee songs of all time. So, yeah, we'd love to hear that. We can't wait.
Yeah. Well, it was really good to get back. The guys that I wrote Can't Touch It with are just, 2 crazy, eccentric guys based in New York. And, every time I start writing again and work on an album, I always go back and write with them because we just have such a great chemistry. And, that song that we're thinking of doing that's called Do It Like That, that has that energy and that excitement that Can't Touch It has. So I think I'm leaning toward that one. But who knows? We're doing all the artworks for both singles and shooting both videos for both singles, and we'll choose once it's all. We can sit there and look at both of them as a whole and then decide then.
So, talking of, you mentioned Raining Diamonds, which is just a brilliant dance track, and we're loving the remix at the moment that you put on Facebook the other day.
Oh, yes, it's a really good remix. There's actually another one on the way too. So, it's really, I'm really excited of everything that's going on at the moment.
So, in that song, you sing about self-worth and discovery, especially when you sing about declaring war and love. Are you drawing on some of your own experiences there?
Yeah, absolutely. As a songwriter, I always draw on my own life experiences, and you can always tell where I'm at in life depending on the tone of my song. So, you can certainly tell that when I released Don't Miss You and He Knows, See No, Speak No, that I wasn't a happy camper at the time. But something like Raining Diamonds, I've been through lots of ups and downs in my life, as everybody has, and I've learnt a lot of lessons, and I've learnt to not let people continue to make you unhappy. Your happiness is in your hands, and if someone in your life is making you unhappy, that's not good enough. You deserve to be happy. Everybody deserves to be happy, and everybody deserves to feel like $1 million and to be treated well. And anyone who doesn't bring that to your life isn't worth being in your life. And that's what Raining Diamonds is all about. It's about finding that strength to kind of set that standard in your life and make sure that everybody in your life, stands up to that.
Hear, hear, Ricki-Lee. Hear, hear. We love that. So, would you like it to rain diamonds one day?
No, the Raining Diamonds is like a metaphor.
Yeah.
I want it to be perfect. I want it to be so beautifully perfect. Beyond words, and it can be like that. But yeah, it was Raining Diamonds. I mean, that would kind of hurt, right?
Yeah, it would, especially if you've got one in the eye.
Yeah, it would hurt. Or just in the head, like a really big one in the head. That would hurt.
So the video has a very futuristic, like Barbarella feel. That's quite excited, and some semi-naked man slaves that we saw.
Yeah, I thought there'd be some people that would appreciate that.
So if you had a man slave at home, what would you make him do?
If I had a man slave at home, I would make him massage my head non-stop.
And
my feet after I walk in heels and dance in heels all day. I wish the man slave on the video massage my feet, because dancing in those heels was really, really sore.
I bet. How high were they?
They were massive. The heels were I reckon they were probably 8-inch heels.
Wow, that is quite high.
Well, maybe even more. And that was an entire day of dancing non-stop, beginning to end.
So, talking about, obviously, you've mentioned some other tracks that you've got coming out shortly, and so this is shaping up for your next album. What should we expect from the album, and when should we expect to see it?
The album will be out in March after the second single, and the album is a very good representation of where I am right now. It's very positive, and it's just full of feel-good songs, and there's tracks on there that are like Raining Diamonds that are extremely uplifting and inspiring, and I've been through a lot in my life, and I talk about it. I draw on all of those things that I've been through and I turn them into positive songs, and that's kind of my outlook on life, is that no matter what you go through, you can always come out on top in the end. And the album is very anthemic and epic, and big anthemic dance pop songs that you just can't help but dance along to, and there's no breaks, there's no ballads, there's no anything. It's just about having fun.
We can't wait, Ricki-Lee. We're so excited.
And celebrating that newfound strength that I kind of talk about in Raining Diamonds.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
And, falling in love all over again, and all of that kind of stuff. It's a really fun album.
So, apart from that, so Christmas is just around the corner.
Yep.
What are you up to?
I'm doing the Carols by Candlelight in Melbourne on Christmas Eve, which will be really fun. It's, I think, my third time I've done that, and it's such a special night. And so I'll spend Christmas Eve and Christmas morning in Melbourne with my friends, and I'm going to cook a big feast on Christmas morning. I've got like a whole group of friends coming around, and I'm going to cook up a storm in the kitchen and do a big brunch for everyone, and then I'm going to fly up to Queensland to spend some time with my family. My family are based on the Gold Coast, so I'm going to hang out with them for a little while, and then come back to Sydney and finish off the album and shoot 2 videos and get ready to release the second single and an album and start preparations for a tour. It's kind of, I'm getting a bit scared about how crazy next year it's going to be.